Welcome to the Richard J. Lee Discipline Plan of Action Professional Development Presentation. Sometimes dealing with discipline can make you feel like this. Well, don't you worry. Throughout this presentation, you'll learn the steps and different resources to use when handling discipline, and you'll be ready to take it all on. Here you have our Richard J. Lee Discipline Plan of Action. It's a one-stop shop for all your questions in regards to behavior. Now let's talk about some of those behaviors you might see in the classroom. There are some different types of behaviors that we classify as designer managed or office managed. Here you would see some designer managed behaviors that you would be responsible for addressing within the classroom, such as disrupting others, calling out, language, refusal to work, minor misuse of technology, dishonesty, and attitude. Here you'll find a list of some office-managed behaviors, such as aggressive behavior, fighting, bullying accusations, major vandalism, stealing valuable objects, communicating threats, or major misuse of technology. It's important to classify the behaviors so you know which steps to take. If the behavior is a first offense and a designer-managed behavior, you would start with reviewing expectations, conferencing with the learner, and if necessary, reviewing some discipline tips in our handbook. If the behavior is repeated concerns, the designer should enact logical consequences and make sure they're working alongside those parents, keeping in contact with them every step of the way. Documentation is also extremely important for future reference. If the designer-managed behavior continues to be a behavior concern, an office referral may come into play. After 3 documented incidences with parent contact, you should complete an office referral by the end of the school day, and administration will assume response and consequences. As you can see, we have just gone through the flow of steps for the designer-managed behaviors. However, if an office-managed behavior occurs, you would skip steps 1 and 2 and go directly to an office referral. When filling out an office referral, please remain factual and describe in as much detail as possible. Do not include any other children's name other than the one the office referral is written for. Make sure to sign before turning into the office. In addition to our discipline plan of action, keeping documentation through our RTI process is also essential. You can find the behavior interventions through our Intervention Services public folder. Here you see you click on RTI 2, Behavior, and the Behavior Screener to begin. From there, you would again click on the Universal Screener, in which you can see you will have many different resources available. One of those resources is a quick guide. It provides an overview of the Behavior RTI process. One of the first resources you may use is the Educator Nomination Form. Here, you would document any learners that were exhibiting externalizing or internalizing behaviors. From here, you would bring this documentation to your Behavior RTI PLC meeting with your house. Your house would then collaboratively rank the behaviors and your learners according to highest need. From there, you would proceed through the RTI process with monitoring and interventions if necessary. How do you feel? Are you ready to take on all that this year has in store for you? Take a quick survey and let us know. tinyurl.com/Lee Discipline.